And this is my first anvil. Hear ye, hear ye. The great GroxDestroyer has come to our humble village. You will give him your utmost attention. That is all. God bless. I was also running around to see if I saw any villages or anything nearby, because I did not, in creative mode, scope out too much, just so that I could have, some fun adventuring around here. Ooh, I found a well! I found a well!
Sweet. Wells are actually very rare.
And very useless.
Oh my gosh, you have 2 deserts.
Yes.
And I can see the little witch hut.
Yep.
What the? Oh, that was one of the parrots.
Yeah, the witch hut is definitely a crucial part of this.
Why can't I find my parrots? Am I going crazy?
Did you sit them down by chance?
They happen to be on my shoulders.
Ah.
Come on, parrots. Get on my shoulders.
But yeah, I'm just looking around so that I can, if there's a village nearby, I don't want to have to trek for miles and miles.
Fly into the...
Oh, I just found 2 parrots. I have no seeds.
Come on, Mr. Parrot.
Nobody saw anything. Ah. I said nobody saw anything. Ah, no head drop. So sad. So sad. By the way, do you want to run them through the command block things that we have running? They are definitely enhancements more than,
yes. That's also some of the whole augmentation mod stuff that we're talking about. So pretty much the pretty much. One sec. Let me actually start recording since I paused recording. Okay, so SolarSMC suggests I want to go ahead and run everyone through kind of what we're doing in terms of commands and whatnot this season.
Oh, I didn't put any of them in place. You did.
Yeah, I wound up putting them in place. So currently we have a single player sleep function, which what that allows us to do is go in so that only one person needs to sleep, so that skips today. That does take about 30 seconds of sleeping in the bed in order to actually get that done.
Don't mind me just randomly running around all over the place.
I've already seen a magma slime.
Yep.
Which is not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep.
Yeah, so pretty much another one that we have is a mob heads drop. So that allows all the mobs, not just the program ones,
to drop, and
in order to get items or the head drops from them. I'm trying to get away from a magma cream right now, or magma slime, because there's lots of pigment around. Get my shoulder parrot. Thank you. Okay. Now there
Do you want to sleep?
A whole field
Please
of
tell me
berries.
oh well, that's fine.
Here,
I can craft.
So another one that we have is this little indicator that you see up at the top of my screen saying 1 and 1 for each of us. That's how many times each person has died.
1 and 1, yes.
Yeah, so each of us have died 1 time. What else? We do have a function that
I'm drowning.
gives
I'm drowning.
more
I'm fine.
speed to paths.
Yep. You may have seen that earlier if you were an observant watcher. Would you like to sleep?
Better idea. I'll hop in the nether. Now, next off, what I'm going to do...
I'm actually trying to get home.
Is get my iron farm up and working.
Cool. So I will be working on stuff in between, episodes and things, and hopefully some doing episodes. And the idea is that not all of my videos, obviously, will be the style that has been these past 3 or 4 episodes, where it's fast clips and just gathering resources. Now it will be a lot slower paced, hopefully.
Well, yours has currently your episodes have been much slower because I think this is what episode 4, and you're getting to the Nether.
That's true, but I didn't mine any of the obsidian, so.
So currently mine are kind of faster paced, although it seems very similar to last season in the fact that, let's see, episode 1, I got stuff, I got diamonds, and built another portal. Episode 2, I built an iron farm. Well, guess what? This is episode 2, and I'm building an iron farm.
Fair enough. But on the other hand, I was trying to get stuff together before I went ham on the farms. But don't worry, guys. That's kind of what the entire season is about, sort of, is farming.
Yeah.
In essence. So.
Some of the other modifications include a official wither killing platform. That way we don't have
the catastrophe of...
Yes, the catastrophe that was last season.
Well, the end of last season, but still.
True.
I'm coming back.
I should have put a waypoint at,
ooh, that looks good. That looks like a good cave. So anyway, I think I'll stop the recording here and bring you back when there's something else to show you. Okay, everyone, progress has been made. As you can see, some sand thingies have been dug out. I kind of made my own little very temporary base here, put a double chest down, and I am 1 diamond under having full diamond armor, which is kind of annoying, but I set up this super easy pumpkin and melon farm, just alternating the seeds, and they are growing so quickly. It is ridiculous. Except when that happens, which is not so fun. But either way, I made some concrete, which is why I had to dig away the sand, and I can gather those later. So I made some concrete to basically outline for you guys the basic shape of the HyperBase, so that I can work on it and you can kind of see the process there. So I have gone into the wilderness and picked up these lovely 2 tall flowers that I can bone meal and get tons of dye from, which is awesome. I'm missing a dandelion, but that's okay. So I just need to do a few quick measurements first, namely from the witch hut, which is, oh come on, trust me, it's over here somewhere. Let me just parkour across the swamp to show you guys. It is apparently further away than I thought it was. Over here, nope, I planned it out to go so smoothly. There it is. And you can already see one witch that is there. And I don't want to waste my arrows yet. Yeah, that's if I'm going to waste my arrows later. So I need to figure out what the spawning platform for the witch farm design that I have in mind, and then take that corner and make sure that it is spawnable from any point inside of the hyper cylinder. So let me do that, and then I will be back with you with some lovely concrete. Okay, instead of the pretty colors, I decided to go off and find a village, and I did, and it's not too far away. Wrong button. It's not too far away. It's only, I think, Pythagorean. It's like 300, 400 blocks away, which really isn't that bad. So I've already brought one guy successfully back. He happens to be a brown coat, which means that he can farm, which is amazing. And one thing is that, of course, we can breed these guys up and get awesome trades. The second thing, though, the more immediate issue, is that I can have infinite food automatically produced by that villager, which is amazing. I just wanted to show you guys me bringing one of them back somewhat. I know it's kind of painful to be in a boat on land all the way back. Also, I kind of forgot that this isn't 1.13 yet, I say. Hopefully it comes pretty soon, because then I can get a trident and then set up my thing to have tons and tons of wither skeleton skulls, and then hopefully have a few beacons to mine out the HyperBase that much sooner. But until then, I just wanted to get a few villagers started, because I still consider this early game, because I don't have all my mending gear and tools and everything yet. So having villagers at this stage in the game will really be useful. So yeah, I just go across this field. And by the way, this is definitely how you should, not should, I mean there are multiple ways to bring villagers back from villages, but this is the way that I would suggest, is get them in a boat, and if there's water around, take that route, and if not, then just go across the flattest plane you can and make sure that you don't go down a lot, because otherwise, if you're down even a block, then wrong way, then you can get your slabs and then push the villager along. And yes, you could do this the whole way, but trust me, it is a lot quicker doing it by boat. Also, they can't run away, whereas when I'm pushing him, he could actually run away right now, which is why I'm going to get him back in the boat as soon as possible. And sometimes it will destroy your boat, or not destroy your boat, it will just glitch out. Hopefully that's fixed in the next update. There it is. There is my boat. See how he's wandering away? So that's why you want to keep him in the boat as much as possible, or as often as possible, I should say. So let me get him in there. Also, this village has, I am not kidding you, 5 librarians. That is just so good. If you don't know why that's so good, librarians have a max of 3 book trades. Actually, they do have 3 book trades, regardless of, whatever other circumstances there may be. And those are enchanted books, and that can range from mending to Luck of the Sea 1. So this may sound kind of at the beginning, just hearing about it, it's like, well, why don't I just AFK fish? Well, for one reason, 1.13 is coming out soon, and they're fixing the AFK fishing farm thing, which probably won't last for long, but I still want to have a backup just in case it is fixed. And also, these are on-demand books, so I can trade all of my pumpkins, melons, carrots to another villager, get tons of emeralds, and then give all of that for some amazing enchanted books and enchanted gear. Also, one of the other server members stopped by. I stopped by his place. he had just found some diamonds, and I gave him half a stack of iron for a diamond. So that way I could complete my set, and now I am fully in diamond. You can see the jungle right there. Yes, I could punch out all this grass, but I really don't care. Yeah, I seem to remember myself going down there. Yeah. I left a crafting table there, and then I nudged him, and then I put him in the boat. Yeah. This actually doesn't take that long to get villagers back. Which, last season, if you saw the episode, if you didn't, yeah, it took a very long time to get villagers back from my closest village, because actually there was a closer village, but then I exhausted that like an idiot, and I had to find more, and that was like maybe 1,500 blocks away. It was kind of insane. So I am very glad to know that there is a village much closer, and really all I need are 2 villagers, and then I can breed them up. Nope. Okay, go up the no, don't go down the stairs, go up the stairs. There we go. Go up the stairs. So another thing besides infinite food and renewable books and other things of amazingness are that I can, with these guys, make an iron farm, which DGBJ Drill, the guy I recorded with last episode, has already started work on. So that means essentially that I can have infinite iron supplies, which is amazing because pistons, hoppers, I forget what else, tons of many things require iron in this game, and it's very nice just to have an infinite supply. Also for beacons, when we eventually do get them, I will be able to hopefully make the pyramid no sweat, because it's super annoying when you have a beacon and then you have to go mining for hours to get all of the iron or gold or diamonds, diamond blocks or whatever to make the beacon pyramid work. That is just the worst in my opinion, so having that up my sleeve as well is very good. Okay, how about you go up that slab? How does that sound, sir? Huh? Yeah? Okay. Get. That is the only thing with auto jump, is that when you actually want to fall down, it doesn't let you, but I keep auto jump on simply because I believe that the odds that you actually want to fall down a hole is very small in this game, so I prefer to have it overkill when I want to fall down a hole than, well, falling down a hole when I don't want to, basically. So the other nice thing is that these leaves are not solid blocks, so my head and his head can clip right through them without either of us taking suffocation damage. And we're almost there. I think I got in the wrong lake, but that's okay, right, Squid? My base is right over there near the pretty concrete. Let me sleep in bed. It is night. Well, it's almost night. Come on. There we go. I don't believe anyone else is on the server. Yep. Awesomeness. So the reason that I put F3B on CD hitboxes is that I do not want to punch the villager when I'm getting him out of the boat, because I've done that before and it is very sad when you get your villager all the way back to your base, and then you hand punch him to death. It's quite sad for everyone, especially the villager. Not allowed. Not allowed in my boat, Mr. Sheep. That was a very fatal. That was a fatal decision you just made there. Yeah, I don't need pigs, except for their meat, which actually cooked pork chop restores 4 hunger bar, which is actually pretty awesome. But right there, I have the other villager. Outlook, why? Just why, Outlook, why? So yeah, there's another villager in here, and he's doing just fine. I put a torch in his head, that way nothing can spawn inside of him. So here are the circles that I was talking about last clip. So I want to change it out for blue concrete powder instead of yellow, and use yellow for something different. But this is to mark out the hyper cylinder, and what that means is that this is the area that a player will be. You will not be allowed outside of this circle, this cylinder, which will go up into the sky a bit, and also all the way down to bedrock. There will be different levels where, you know, you can have control panels and all kinds of awesome stuff. But that is that. And because that is situated the way it is, from anywhere inside of the hyper cylinder, as I'm calling it, even way back here, you can still load, or not load, you can still spawn witches in the witch hut area, which I already checked out with some 3D trigonometry. And here is the AFK fishing farm. And as you can see, I've already gotten a mending fishing rod, which means that when I get experience from fishing, it will just remend the rod, which means that it is infinitely AFKable, which is amazing. Also, it gives you enchanted books. So I went all the way around the world. Well, not all the way, but you know, while I was looking for villages, I was also looking for caves that would have iron. Got some iron, which should mean that I can make an anvil and actually combine, let me put these away, and actually combine this Fire Protection 3 Depth Strider 3 with my amazing super shiny diamond boots. So I believe I need 3 of those, and this is my first anvil. So I should have enough to combine these, and I will be using anvils to combine things a lot this season, I am betting, because I used it a lot last time as well. And look at me, shiny boots, super shiny boots, which hopefully I will have all of my armor super shiny, even my elytra, when I get that. So if you don't know what an AFK fish farm is, look it up. Basically it allows you to fish like you would normally, except instead of taking, you know, 5 hours to get anything decent IRL time, it takes you just an overnight AFK, and you have tons of amazing books. And I actually lived off of those books for quite a long time last season, and I regretted that because every time that I needed a book, I would have to dig through all of those chests, and that is a very colorful parrot. I have some seeds for you. Love me. There we go. No, sit on my shoulder, please. Thank you. There we go. There we go. First parrot. Sorry, I am very distractible. So this red circle, believe me, it's a circle from up above. When I'm done making all the circles, I think I'll log on with my second account. And I'll look at all these circles from above and explain it to you there as well. But basically, anything inside of this red circle, which stretches around, it is 114 blocks in diameter. And anything inside of it and outside of a little circle there, hostile mobs can spawn and passive mobs can spawn, which is very useful. Another thing, which was actually very recently found out by the technical community of Minecraft, is that if you build a standard mob farm, hostile mob farm, inside of a desert, and you make sure that the spawning is only, or the area it spawns only 2 blocks tall, you will have very few zombies spawning, and zombies drop nothing of value pretty much, except for tridents when they become drowns. But I'll make my own separate farm for that. Hi parrot, come on. You are amazing. You are awesome. Oh, you can even walk? Come on, walk. Ah, you're too lazy now. You want to fly everywhere. Okay. What was I talking about? Anyway, because of how husk spawning is, I'll get mainly, witch drops, creeper drops, and skeleton drops from a mob farm if I build it in a desert. And it was a very I didn't plan for this to be next to a desert, but it is, which is amazing. And I also didn't actually plan for it to be next to a plains biome, which is also an amazing blessing. That way I can have a awesome, passive mob farm over there somewhere, most likely. So anyway, that is pretty much all I wanted to show you for this episode. Don't worry, we're getting geared up. It's taking a while, but hopefully with this AFK fishing farm it will be a bit quicker. And also, I expected 1.13 to be out by now, but that's okay. See you guys in the next one.